See? And it's like nothing ever happened. Perfect. We are back. And then I'm just going to get right into Outer Wilds from here. So let's go. Yes, to kind of dial back into our conversation we were saying, yes, I'm so excited to have those upgraded Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom. Can't wait to start Breath of the Wild again. Uh, it's going to be a while before I start Breath of the Wild again. Because I just like finish it. I just finished that master mode playthrough, but what I will do probably is I will go in and I will find all the voice notes. I might even do part of it on stream as just like an epilogue. I'm probably not going to find all of them on stream just because there are a lot, and I just don't want it to become like a separate series in of itself. But I'd probably do just like an epilogue to be like, look at Breath of the Wild now. The part 34 Breath of the Wild stream. But I'm really excited because I just started Tears of the Kingdom. I will have so much to do still by the time that that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like by the time those Switch 2 editions come out, I'm sure I will still have plenty to do. So I'm really excited to just get a really good version of them to play, and just to get a really good version of Tears of the Kingdom to get into, So, I know I have some stuff that I can still do. But here's what I want to do. So, I did find out that all of this stuff with the stranger is DLC. So I'm not going to focus on that right now. But what I do want to do is get either to Ash Twin and look for the Ash Twin project, or, and I know that there's a way to do this. Where is it? There's a way that I can basically just take my spaceship, crash it into the center of Giant's Deep, which was an inaccessible area earlier, and actually get to the core of the planet. But I need to find it, and I need to, like, zoom at it, Apparently at just, like, an absolutely insane speed. All right. So I'm basically just gonna zoom at this thing. Trying to kind of match its velocity so I can get a actual just run at it. But it looks like I went a little too fast this way. Okay. I know I have to, like, ram it. I don't know what the speed that I have to reach is, but I just gotta, like, ram it. Shit, I missed. I know that I can just ramming into giants deep. Switch to landing mode and ascend. Keep ascending in landing mode. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Start descending and don't stop. I get to how far away? 6,000 kilometers? Oh my god. I forget how to look at landing mode. It's Y? Okay. Said get 6,000 kilometers away. That's crazy. But I'm going to start getting a lot faster very soon. I'm still, like, so far. Okay. I'm so far away. But people saying the speeds that they hit this thing at are crazy. Alright, people are saying that they've been able to hit it from this speed. So let's start going the other direction now that we are almost 800 kilometers away. So we're still getting away from it. We have to take the speed down the other direction. Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. Because first I have to slow down, and then I have to start going the other direction. And I am slowing down, but it's gonna take a while. Still slowing down, still going really fast. Still going about like a kilometer every 2 seconds. Or 2 kilometers a second. Or no, 5. 5 kilometers. I can't do math. No, it's like 5 kilometers a second. All right, we're still slowing down. We're still slowing down. It's so far away. We're going a lot less fast now. We're almost towards breaking it out even. We're still going 2 kilometers a second. But eventually we're going to start going the other direction. And that we can just kind of wrap that speed up to whatever we want it to be. Okay, 1 kilometer. We're about to start actually heading towards it. All right, we have slowed down, and now we are going towards it. So now we are speeding up again. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not going to lie, I did look up a few things just about this game. Just because I'm having trouble really attaching myself to it. And I want to see where it takes me. I want to finish it. I want to see what it has to say in the end. But I'm kind of at my point where this game where I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to do something else. You know, I'm ready to play something new. Ready to try something new. Ready to just kind of put this game away. It's just not my favorite game that I've streamed. So I'm excited to just being able to move on. Okay, where are we going now? We're like almost there. I am going so fast. I am going so fast towards this thing. I don't know if I want to go any faster. It's just gonna like whoosh, like fully appear in my sights. Yeah, look, the whole solar system is coming into view. No! Ah. How to get into giant steel core? Oh, am I just doing this wrong? Oh yeah, I don't have to do any of what I'm doing. Can I like restart a day? No, I can't. Well, I do think this is gonna blow me up. Engage autopilot, but it's gonna take forever. Huh. I'm literally doing the big thing. I'm trying to see how I finish this, basically. Um, there's a little bit more information that I need to find. There's definitely a lot of information that I wouldn't have found on my own. No, I'm just kind of like, I don't know how to say this without just like dunking on this game, but I'm kind of just at the point with this game where I'm ready to move on. I think I have discovered it. You know, I have found out what it means. I have found out, you know, I have seen the appeal. I do not think that it is a game for me. So I'm just kind of ready to wrap it up and move on to something different. So I'm trying to like follow this like end game guide basically to see if see what I'm missing, and it turns out I'm really not missing that much. The main thing that I'm really missing is just figuring out how to get into the core of Giant's Deep, which I don't think I would have been able to figure out without reading this guide. And then there is more to it, but I'll kind of explain as I'm going. But the reason I'm so far away from this planet, and the reason that I've been trying to push myself so far away from this planet and launch myself into it is to get into its core. But I have found through this guide that there is a different way to get to its core that doesn't involve chance, basically. But the problem is that I think doing this has taken me a full 22 minutes, which means I am going to blow up soon. And that music, this theme that's playing right now is, I think, the theme of you're about to blow up. Woo, blow-ups. Yep, this sun right here is not in good shape. And there goes the sun. See? I've actually not watched it, like, blow up like this. Literally kablooey. What if I just died before? Alright, so that was just a waste of a day, basically. Because it seems as though there's actually a much easier way to get into this. Okay. So, the first thing we need to do... I honestly know nothing about this game. It's like a, I don't really... It's an open... open galaxy, like, exploration puzzle game, basically. So as you go, you kind of learn what the problem is, and you learn I guess, research about said problem, and then it is up to you to figure out how to fix it. It's really the most that I can say without really getting into it. But personally, I don't really know how to fully get into it. Pretty sure at some presentation it checked off a spot on people's bingo's card. Yep, I actually remember that. I remember when people were like, "Oh yeah, this game's got to come to Switch." And I do remember the Nintendo Direct where it was announced. I remember I picked it up pretty I don't know if it was like soon after its Switch launch, or it was like one of the first times that it had like a discount on Switch, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna maybe stream it sometime. And then actually recently one of my friends was like, have you heard of this game? And I was like, I have heard of it. I have not played it. I'm thinking about streaming it. And he was like, you absolutely should. It is the exact kind of game to stream. Go in blind. Like, don't know anything before getting into it. And I was like, lovely. So I kind of did that. I didn't really know a whole lot about this game other than the fact that, yeah, it's space. Okay, so one of them is going to spin in like a different direction. So these ones all seem to be going clockwise, but there's going to be one that goes counterclockwise. I think that's what they kind of said. Clockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. That one's going counterclockwise. So this one that's going counterclockwise should suck us into the planet. Then there is going to be a jellyfish. And it said swim into the jellyfish. Oh. Oh, they mean like swim into it. Okay. Oh, there's the jellyfish. I was like, where is the jellyfish? Did I die? Entering Giant's deep core. Once inside the deep ocean, you'll find a jellyfish. Approach a jellyfish and swim into its tendrils, getting inside it. Then what? Wait for the jellyfish to lower itself under the electrical core, and it will ferry you through. Whoa. How do I know? Am I in? Yeah, I'm in. Whoa. What? I have no idea what any of this means. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe. Okay. Did I scan everything there was to scan over here? And then this one, I don't think I did anything with. Those are the coordinates I need? Outer Wilds. Okay. All right. So I've definitely found good info then. I am in the center of Giant's Deep, and I don't know how to leave. I don't know where this, like, jellyfish guy is. I don't know if he can take me out the same way he brought me in. Is there more to discover? It's like piece of the projects that maybe didn't stick around. There's the jellyfish. So he can probably get me out the same way he got me in. Yep, I am out and my ship is over there. I think my ship has been pushed out of the core. Yeah, it has. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, I've learned good info here. But my ship is also fucking broken, if I remember correctly. That's it? Okay. This is so weird. Okay, end of this game gonna be so weird. So, but I think I have found what I need to win. So, ah! Sorry, I almost dropped my controller. But in order to do what I need to do next, I kind of just have to wait for the cycle to start over. But that was a very interesting way to get in there, a very interesting piece of information. Well, what I can do... I guess I have not found the distress signal within here. There are anglerfish around here. So I'm just trying to be very, very quiet. I don't know why I like having so much trouble finding this one. Okay, so now that I'm here, Follow the cubes of light until you reach a small seed with the floating nomai corpses around it. Follow the cubes of light? What are we talking about here? So what did it say? Follow the cubes of light? Until you reach the small seed with floating nomai. This is very spooky. Might want to train. Oh yeah, you're right. I might just. You're right. Okay. Should be good. Oh yeah, wow, they did not make it. Okay, I'm about to perish here, but maybe I can find something. I say, they seem to have like voice logs here, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm about to die here. All right, well, now I'm kind of familiar with how to get here. I did hear the sun blow up. And there I go. Okay. So, let's start from the beginning now. So, I need to book it to Ash Twin first. In your ship. Once you wake up on Timberhearth, hop in your ship and beeline it to Ash Twin. Okay. Let's beeline it to Ash Twin. Okay. Land your ship on one of the poles that doesn't get beamed to Ember Twin. Okay, fair enough. Where am I? Okay. Can't really tell where they are in this guide. But I do see the sands going down already. What does it say now? will appear in order of the solar system, with the sun station being revealed first, followed by the Twins Towers. Interesting name. Wait for the sands to pull away, revealing a bridge that ties the two buildings together. Then park yourself under this bridge and wait. I don't exactly know what that means. Eventually, there's going to be a bridge that connects two of these towers together. One of them is going to be fully formed, the other is going to be broken. I wish I could go in. I don't think I can. A bridge that ties the two buildings together. Okay, yes. If it's sensible way, revealing a bridge, then park yourself under this bridge and wait. Eventually, the sands will reveal a doorway into the Ash Twin building with a dead Nomai in front of it. Okay. This is the bridge, yeah? This must be it. Okay, right? Yeah, right? So I want to make my way into this one. Wait until the sand tornado makes its way around and then walk into the room while in the center of the sandstorm. Ow. Ow. Dick move. Okay. Walk into the room while in the center of the sandstorm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that just killed me. What? What? Oh, God, no. Stop. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Hold on. Let me... Final run in Outer Wilds. Okay, yes. So they make their way over to Ash Twin. They do what I'm doing. Also, they're playing this on a much better platform than I am because this actually looks fantastic. Seems like they kind of wait. Oh. There's a lot of extra context in this room that they're also just kind of skipping through. They take that ball, they fling it all the way to the center. They take that all the way up. They take that with them. Okay, let's stop there. So, I had the right idea here, but I had the wrong execution. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in here. We're going to grab this. We're going to go in. We're going to buckle up. Going to go to Ash Twin. I don't know what just happened. Making me get out and repair this fucking ship. Are you kidding me? I hear the problem, I just don't see it. Where is it? Where is Ash Twin now? Ah! Ah! Too fast! Okay, well, I had to find the tower. There it is. Okay. All right. So I had to find that thing that I had found previously. That tower I had found. But it didn't roll up until some sand had gone away. I see it here. There it is. Okay. Right? Is that it? No, maybe not. That's it. Okay. So I'm waiting for this tower to roll up and be whole. All right. Yeah, there's so much about this game that I just would not have figured out on my own, not from just all this exploring. I would not have figured any of these things out by myself, I guarantee it. Ah. Yeah, not quite yet. So it's going to be like park yourself under this bridge here. But I have to actually get under the bridge, and then it's going to be this building. It's going to have something. And then I have to walk into the building while the sandstorm is in it, not the opposite way around. I can't be in it when the sandstorm comes. And these are things that, like, as I'm doing them right now, following along with this guide, I'm like, yeah, man, I never would have figured this out. So, like, I kind of feel bad for using a guide, but I'm also like, would I have gotten this? And I don't think I would have. I really don't. I really don't think I would have gotten it by myself. Okay, so we are here. It said wait. That's kind of devastating. Did I mess it up again? I did. Did I mess it up again? I do feel like I have messed this up. But I don't really know how. Oh. Okay. Okay, well now that I know, I'm probably not going to be able to do it this run. So I'm going to get all this information. Huh. That is a lot of information. This is a lot of information. 10 minutes until end of cycle. Okay. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to have enough time this run to do this. But that's okay. I will gather up all the information here that I can. Okay, so now I have this. And then what does it say? Okay. Yeah, shit's already about to blow up. Yeah, probably. So everything I just did, I'm probably gonna have to do again, which sucks. But well, now I'm definitely gonna have to do it again because I just died. I am dead. Sorry, I can't stop biting my nails. I don't know why. I'm. Can't stop biting my nails. Oh my god. I need to stop. I'm doing it literally live and online. That's so gross. I'm so sorry. Ah, now I just have to trim my nails after stream. because they're going to bother me. Trying to wake up. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's book it to Ash Twin. We're going to do that process again. This time we're going to skip also over all of that information that we just learned, since we've already learned it. But the thing I want to do is just check out this. Oh. That did not update nearly as much as I thought it would. All right. Hi. That's not where I need to go. Okay, Ashwin is right there. So let's make our way to it. Okay. Oh! Well, shit. Just trying to land it, like, over there. But it's probably going to be hard with the ship in its current state. Where am I? And, like, why am I stuck? Jeez. Okay. Why are you still freaking out? Alright, well... Now I kind of wait. The hard part is going to be getting through Dark Bramble. That kind of... Doing all that kind of sucks. Alright, let's start looking around. Eventually we'll start to see this tower. Exactly know where it pops up. But we should see it eventually. But where? Oh, there. No, not there. There. This one. Alright, and I think we kind of just wait. Cool. The quantum moon is like my biggest WTF thing about this game. Like, I wish that made more sense to me, but it does not. Oh, I'm so scared for this end part. I'm so scared for this end part. Because I'm gonna have to just like go through so many anglerfish and I don't want to die. Like, I don't want to mess it up. So which tower is it going to be? This one. I don't know why I can't stop biting my nails. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's so gross. Okay. So while in the eye, walk on in. No, I messed it up again. Are you kidding me? Ugh. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Okay. So I have to do what I just did, but not mess it up this time. Ugh. Can I, like, just wait a few minutes? Like, what if I just give it, like, a minute and a half or so? Give it a little bit of time to, like, get started so I don't have to wait around? I knew that that was going to happen. I knew that that... Oh my god, this game is so frustrating, dude. I don't even know how I got stuck back here. I want to be done. I want to be done with this so bad. And I know that's like no fun, but I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. Man, man. I don't want to put it down. I don't want to put this game down. I'm definitely just struggling a little bit to really have fun. Like, the concept is here for me. I'm just really struggling to... and this is probably the hardest part. So I'm just struggling to have fun. I'm just really struggling to have fun with this one. Find this one just a little bit more frustrating than I do fun. A little bit more obtuse than I do interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go towards the equator, kind of. That's where this tower that I need to use is. There we go. I was like, is it not even taking sand yet? No, definitely not how I want to feel about a game as I'm trying to finish it. Is like for this, I was just, I don't know, I kind of got to a point with this where I was just like, I don't have any more ideas. I don't have any more, like, goals, I guess. Like, I don't really know what to do next other than to just kind of go for it. And I was like, I don't really know how to go for it. So let me try to figure out where I need to go in order to go for it. And now we're here. And yeah, the things that I'm doing today, I wouldn't have done on my own. There's no way I would have figured this out by myself. So I feel a lot less bad. I don't know what Benjamin is talking about in the other room. Alright, so this is the tower. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. Okay. So I need to figure out how to get between... Well, the thing I really need to do is that area that I was in earlier, that, like, weird trippy room, where I got, like, the advanced warp core. What I need to do is I need to go from there with the advanced warped core into the dark bramble, and that'll get me into the eye of the universe. Once I get there, I can undo the cycle and beat the game. But it's just getting all of those parts. So in the next cycle, this should do it. Let me see how these people... like, reliably get in. Also seems like they bring the ship over. That's a good idea. Ah. Where do they park it? Where do they park their ship? They kind of park it where I park it. Okay. Oh, they're like literally inside. Okay. They're camping out like here. Yes, uh-huh. Sandstorm should be coming. I hear it. Good. Okay, I have this. So now I need to get to... Where's Dark Bramble? Am I not going to be able to do this? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me check this. Okay. Do they hear the music at this point? They do. They go right for that one. This next one they also kind of go right for. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of watching along with how they're doing things here. And they use that to find the pod. And then they follow the squares left behind. And then they launch it. Okay. What the fuck? I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. I think I'm done with this game, man. I genuinely think I'm done. I think I'm done. I want to beat it. I want to beat it. I'm just getting so frustrated by this ending, and it's not something I would have found on my own. Is this going to be a do not finish for me? I really want to finish it. I really do. But I'm kind of just done being annoyed by it. You know? I'm just done. I don't want this game to hold its power over me, but I'm just so done, you know? I don't want this game to win. Where is Ash Twin? Oh, it's on the other side of the sun. No, this is one of those games where it's just like, I don't want it to win, but I'm really sick of losing to it. Heard this game was very good. Are you having a bad time with it? Yeah. I think I'm over it. You know? I think I have had my fun. Now that, like, the intrigue has kind of passed, it's just like, I don't think this game is for me. I really do see the appeal, and I think that's the part that is, like, is upsetting me the most, is I'm like, I should like this, right? You know, when you play a game and you're like, I should like this. I should absolutely love this. And it's just not resonating with you. No, this is just like, it's one of those games that's like, it's almost like a little bit too obtuse for me. It's just like, it's too obtuse, and not only is the right answer like really frustrating to find, but like once you've found it, it's really frustrating to actually put it into action. Um, and like, you know, I want to win. That's the worst part, is it's like, I want to win. I want to beat this. I don't want it to have its power over me. But, I'm just having trouble. Having trouble really falling into it. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it this run. Not confident. People tell me I should go in completely blind. What are you not telling me? That's the thing. I usually don't mind that, of like, yeah, let's go into a game with as little to know or as little to expect as possible. It's interesting. But this game, I just feel like it's just, you know, even once you kind of figure out what it is that like the game is having you do, it just still feels obtuse. It still feels like it's not telling you everything, and it's not telling you everything kind of on purpose. You know, it's just, I just don't think this is my kind of thing. I don't really like obtuse without direction. I can handle obtuse if there's direction, but obtuse without direction, it just, I don't like walking in circles. I like being lost in games, but I don't like walking in circles. And I just feel like with this game, I've been doing a lot of walking in circles, and that's just not really my thing when it comes to like an exploration-based game. Like, you know, like even in a game like Metroid, I still don't think I'm like necessarily walking around in circles. I feel like those experiences can be very guided. Okay. So I have this thing. Having this thing is good. But there's still a lot that we need to do. So with this thing, you have to go there. I feel like knowing the kind of vibe before you jump in is important. Yeah, I definitely knew. I knew that it was spacey. I knew that it was like space exploration. But I didn't really know much else from there. I didn't really know like what the goals were, what the objective was, you know, who I played as, the things I would be doing. So, you know, when I jumped into it and I was just kind of exploring, I was like, this is kind of cool. You know, like there are so many different things for me to explore here. You know, different planets. All these different planets have different systems. All of these different systems work in different ways. You know, there's a lot about this that I really do like. There's just so much about its progression that is not really my kind of thing. Which is a bummer. Because I actually do feel like this game does a lot right. You know, if you like exploration, if you like puzzle solving, there really is a lot to like in this game. I think it just kind of bogs itself down in its discovery, actually. Which is, I think, like one of the most important things for a game of this nature to nail is its discovery. And there's a lot about its discovery chain that I just struggle to really get. And I find that like actually getting to what I need to do is harder than it should be. I feel like discovering the mystery is actually not too impossible. And the lore is really interesting. You know, the story that they're telling is really, really cool. And the way that they're telling it is really cool. I feel like the game gets hung up by itself more than once, in a way where it's just like, once I have the information, it shouldn't be, the difficult thing shouldn't be putting the pieces together. You know, the difficult thing should be putting the information together. Okay, so now what they're doing. Let me follow what they're doing now. So they go, they shoot the scout into this thing. They back out, they go around. They kind of blast themselves towards this thing a little bit. But once they get in there, they kind of slow down. They slow down because there's like 3 anglerfish in there. You know what's so crazy? I think I've actually gone this way before, but I saw the 3 anglerfish and I was like, what am I supposed to do? So it seems like they kind of go in a little bit on their own. Wow, okay. So they take themselves in here. And then they don't press anything. This is the scariest part to me. It seems like they get a certain distance from these fish. Do they float like all the way to this? Sorry I can only pop in for a bit. Hope the rest of your stream is good. Always happy to see you guys. Keep it on, keep it on. Yeah, you have a great night as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for kind of ranting about this game with me. And it's not like, it's not that I don't like the game. I actually do think this game has a lot of good stuff in it. I just kind of think it bogs its own self down. Hi. Oh. 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 Wow.
Another one just in case.
Oh.
Oh, with the yes, very silly with the glasses.
Oh, that's good. All right, I wasn't paying attention to the guide though.
Good night, Tiny. Sweet dreams. What? Yeah, it's still a baby mousey. Good night, baby mousey. I thought you had to go to bed. Uncle said you had to go to bed. You can show me next time. How about that?
chasing me. They're chasing me. I hear it. Where have I wound up?
I love you. See you later.
They were good? Okay. So now that I'm here,
What are you playing?
Outer Wilds. I looked up how to beat it. So now that I'm here, I'm gonna go.
Cheater!
Yeah,
Cheater!
yeah,
Cheater!
and I'm not ashamed.
Cheater!
Because if that means it's getting me onto a game that I know I'm going to enjoy more, then I'm not ashamed.
Are you not having a good time?
No!
At least you're playing it through, unlike Resident Evil, where you were like, no.
I know, and I was like, I don't want this to be a do not finish for me. I won't be happy if this is a do not finish for me. No, but I would be more angry if it beat me. You know?
Me?
Yes.
Me, who has never finished a game in their whole life.
I know you've never finished a game in your whole life. Not without my supervision.
No, not without you forcing me.
Okay.
Remember when I was gonna put Ocarina of Time down, you said, no, get through it.
No, and I was like, you're actually not allowed to do that.
You know you were forced to do it.
Alright, Benjamin. I need to focus. I need to lock in, okay? That's not what I said. Okay, so now that I am in this room, I have to put this thing in the center. Okay, and then what? And then what? So we put this thing in the center. And then we make this go here. Wait, why is it doing that? Wait. So I do this. And it's gonna let me up into something. Okay. Whoa. And am I gonna turn around? Gonna put this here. And I'm gonna walk into this. Whoa. Am I at the eye of the universe now? This looks so much better on platforms that aren't the Switch. Whoa. Is time flowing down here? Whoa. 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 Okay, things are about to get trippy. Things are about to get really existential and strange. In the guide, this is what they do. Whoa. That's so crazy. I'm back on my home planet. Whoa. But there's obviously so much more than just my home planet. Whoa. Oh my god. What? Wait, what? What are you?
Oh, how?
How? Hi. Oh, Benjamin. I'm doing it. I hear me from the other room because you left the door open.
I want Rubiana to go in there. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm sorry. I just want Rubiana in there back to the door because Gabini's been in here a lot. I saw some hair on the floor. Are you done with your Ponzi cake?
Yes, I eated it.
I have more in the fridge if you want more. It's good microwave or cook.
Okay. So he brings out this. How do I get it? Every time I look away and look back, there's more of it missing. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this part without a guide and just let myself be weirded out. Am I forgetting someone? We'll need everyone. Might not even exist here. I had to go find everybody? Whoa. Wait, what? That's so weird. quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Where am I? Somebody else is here. Getting the band back together. Guess I am getting confuzzled with her Discord message. Hello? What the fuck? I'm just responding and saying, I'm live? Whoa. I didn't send a go live message, so that's probably on me. How do I get that one? Oh, just like that. Should I get out the old harmonica? Yeah. 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 Yes. Whoa. Can I win? Did I win? I think I won. Cool. Yeah, and just to make that clear to everybody, that my entire Outer Wilds playthrough today was a guided experience. All other streams have not been a guided experience, but I was just like, I think I'm ready to just kind of move on to a new playthrough this week. So I'm excited to put this one behind me. Excited that I have been able to say yes, I beat
You
this
just got
game.
coconut mold.
Thank you.
Share this with all your friends to totally coconut mold.
Excited to just say,
them.
like, yes, I have beaten this game. Yes, I have played this game. And even though it wasn't really my thing, it's like, I can say, yes, I've done it. Yes, I see the appeal. No, the appeal is not for me. So, I think I'm happy with that. And I think I'm satisfied with that. You know, of just like, not everything has to be for you. And I think this is one of those scenarios where it's just like, no, I don't think this was for me. And that is, that's fine. If I own chicken nuggies tonight, nice. I love chicken nuggies. Yeah. So that's it. That is the end. That's the end of Outer Wilds. That's the end of my Outer Wilds experience. Definitely kind of speed run towards the end there. Just, you know, speed ran towards the finish, just because I am done, you know, with that. Yes. Yes, thank you for the sweet victory. It is done. The credits are rolling. So yes, I have beaten it despite not finding everything for sure, and despite definitely cheating my way towards the end. But what's really interesting actually is it's like, I bet now that I know what to do, it's not really like you don't really have to know anything going into it. Like, I can basically just do what I did today and be done. Which is so crazy. They put so much just like to explore, so much set dressing around all of it, but it's like, now that I know what to do, like everything that I did today, I could have done, you know, like a long time ago. And really, the only thing that I needed to do in order to beat the game is everything that I did today. I needed to know the coordinates, and I needed to know the, just where to go. But now that I know where to go, it's like, I could beat this anytime. That kind of takes the experience down for me, just like a little bit. But yeah, I would say overall this is a really interesting game. I'd say that, like, the appeal and the I see the vision. I really do. I really see the vision. I see the creativity, and I do see the appeal. I see the desire to like explore this to its fullest extent, or I see the desire to not explore it to its fullest extent and just try to get through it as quick as you can. I absolutely see it. I didn't like the fact that I could go and I could make discoveries and I'd be like, well, I don't know what to do with this. So like, I'll just try to go somewhere else and I'll just go here because the game says that there's more to discover here. It was really interesting, like learning about the world and finding out everything there was to find out. But it's just like, I got to a point where I was like, I'm just kind of ready to see what the game does. Hey. Sounds good. Sounds like good chicken. Yeah, that's usually how I go. Spaghetti confetti is great at Parm. Okay, yeah. No, that's a good way to go. Oh, sorry, I'm reading through all of the, like, special thank yous. That's so funny. Much gratitude to the Outer Wilds modding community. I bet the modding community of this game is crazy. But, yeah, that's getting wrecked in Elden Ring if you wanted to raid someone. Oh, wait, hold on. I just got a thing that said 14.3 billion years later. So it seems like I did not save the world. I don't know what that means. Am I done? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, that's it. So, yeah, I'm gonna be done. That's just gonna be it from me. From Outer Wilds, from me. We're just gonna cap that there. Viper is streaming. Actually, I would love to do a little raid. I might have to do a raid and run, just because I have a lot that I want to do tonight before I get ready for bed. Oh, okay. Well, here is my raid philosophy. I go into my following list and I see who of my following list has the least amount of viewers. Viper her popularity is just absolutely, like, blowing me away. She just impresses me so much. Because she's sitting pretty with 110 viewers right now. Frank is playing a game called Repo. And he has 4 viewers. So I'm going to raid Frank. Because I always say that I'm going to raid the person with the least amount of viewers, just to bring up their viewer count. I don't know. It seems like a nice thing. So just to get him, because sometimes when you just don't have a ton of people there, sometimes you don't have a ton of people communicating with you, it could just be like a little hard to, like, talk to yourself. So just to bring our community over to, somewhere that's not getting as many views. So yes, I'm going to send you guys to Frank. I'm going to kind of, it's a fair look at the, yeah, I'd like to just be able to, increase somebody's viewer count even as much as I can. Right now it says I have 3 viewers. So, like, 3 viewers on an 110 view stream is not really going to make a dent in things, but, like, 3 viewers on a 4 viewer stream is it's almost doubling your count. Like, it's really increasing your audience, and it's just kind of nice for, like, morale, I guess. So as much as I love Viper, appreciate Viper, and absolutely think that everybody in this room should go and follow Viper and check her out, I'm going to send you guys on over to Frank. I might not be super present on his channel the same way I was the other day, just because I need to kind of get ready for bed, and so it's not going to be a full raid and run, but it's going to be a raid and, like, scurry. But I want to thank you all for joining me for the Outer Wilds adventure. I know that this was probably not what I expected or what a lot of people expected. I think I was expecting to kind of come away from this a lot more positive, and maybe I just need some time to, like, simmer with the game, and maybe it's one of those games that gets even better upon a repeat playthrough. But I think I'm comfortable just kind of putting this one down and saying, yeah, I did it, and it wasn't for me. But I'd love to hear from like other people. You know, if other people are watching this now, I'd just love to hear some of the things that you love about the game. And, you know, maybe help me see it from a different perspective. But for now, I will send you guys on over to Frank. Before I start, just thank you all for hanging out with me today through Pikmin, through Outer Wilds, through everything. I did have a fun day, despite the fact that, you know, this game has been tough for me. But I appreciate you all letting me just kind of stick through some Pikmin before bringing this game to a close. So now that this is done, next week we're going to start Animal Well. I don't think that Animal Well is going to be a very long game, but it's just a game I'm very curious about, a game I've heard a lot about, and a game I just think I would like. So we're going to do that next week, as well as, I think for the one-off, I'm going to try to get through the Kirby Game Boy games on Switch Online. We're going to try. I'm going to look into it. And then I think the week after next, I'll kind of text about this, kind of plan about this. I do want to get another community day on the docket very soon. Maybe I'll put a poll like in Discord and say like of these days, which would be the best community day for you. Because I'd like to get another one of those on the docket. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process. And then obviously we'll keep going with Tears of the Kingdom next week. But tomorrow we're going to keep going with Tears of the Kingdom before we get through all that new stuff next week. So I'm going to hit raid now. I'm going to send you guys on over. I love you all so very much. Yes, I agree with SiriBot. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. Love you all. Have a great time. And I will catch you guys. Oh my God, I can't believe Kim just got here. Kim, you're going to get here and now you're going to go right to Frank. Goodbye. Oh heck, and now I'm on YouTube, but I gotta go to end stream. Bye, goodbye.